In our last video, we talked about how working to give to others breaks the habit of stealing. But if we're being honest, stealing starts way before it ever gets to our hands. It starts in the heart.
Stealing is often just a symptom, though. The real problem comes from a lack of faith. We don't see God as the provider, so we think that we need to provide for ourselves by any means possible.
So when you're being tempted to make dishonest gain, you're actually telling God that He won't take care of you.
Exactly. It usually falls into two categories of fear. The first one is a fear of inadequacy, believing that God has not given us what we need. The second is a fear of abandonment. Sometimes when a crisis hits, we don't think that God will come through for us.
It reminds me of the story of the Israelites with the manna. Whenever they went out, the manna was on the ground and they would collect it and it would be just enough for one day. But if they tried to collect more than that out of fear that none would come the next day, it would breed worms and it would stink.
That's a perfect example. Hoarding and stealing are both attempts to try to preserve a future that God has already promised us that He will handle. Hebrews 13:5 tells us, "Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have, for I will never leave you nor forsake you."
So the antidote for stealing isn't just trying harder to be better. It's contentment rooted in God's presence. If He says that He will never leave us, then we aren't truly lacking.
We also have to remember the words of the psalmist in Psalm 23 verse 1. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." If we believe that God is a good Father, then we don't have to break His rules to attain His provision. Stealing is essentially trying to snatch a blessing that God has not given to us yet because we don't think His timing is right.
So the prayer for the person that's struggling with this isn't just, "God, help me not to take this." It's, "God, help me to know that you are enough."